Hey everyone, today, I'm going to show you some of the most terrifying clips, where people came face to face with something truly unexplained, paranormal encounters, strange creatures, and moments that will make your blood run cold. Some of these videos look way too real to be dismissed as simple editing or coincidence. Watch closely, and try to make it to the end. You might notice something others have missed. Let's start today's video with something truly unsettling. A young woman was trying to fall asleep in her own bed at home. For a while, everything seemed normal, though she kept tossing and turning, unable to drift off. She later said she felt unusually restless, as if something was keeping her awake. And then, it happened. Just as she finally began to fall asleep, her body suddenly jerked in a sharp, unnatural way, almost like an invisible force was pulling at her. Her movements became quick, tense, and completely out of rhythm, as though someone, or something, was interfering with her sleep. What makes this even more disturbing is what she said afterward. That the whole time, she felt the presence of someone else in the room, even though she was supposed to be completely alone. The video ends without an explanation, leaving us to wonder what really happened that night. So what do you think? Could this be an actual ghost trying to make contact? Or just a very convincing coincidence? Share your thoughts in the comments. In our next clip, a young woman is sleeping peacefully in her room. At least, that's how it begins. But after a few quiet moments, her body suddenly starts to move in a strange, involuntary way. Her arms and legs twitch sharply, almost as if she's fighting something in her sleep. This goes on for several seconds, and the movements become more intense, more uncontrolled, far beyond what you'd expect from a normal nightmare. Later, the girl explained that at that exact moment, she was trapped in a series of terrifying nightmares, and felt a strong, unsettling presence in the room with her. Not just fear, but the sense that someone, or something, was right beside her. Eventually, she jolts awake in complete panic, breathing heavily and looking around the room, as if expecting to see whatever she felt standing there. So what do you think? Is this just a coincidence, another vivid nightmare? Or did something truly paranormal disturb her sleep? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. In the next clip, everything starts off completely normal. A young woman is sleeping peacefully in her bed. And for the first few moments, nothing unusual seems to happen. But that calm doesn't last long. Suddenly, the girl wakes up, startled by some kind of noise. A sound she later said she couldn't explain. And just a few seconds later, we see something unnerving appear in the frame. A dark, human-shaped shadow, slowly moving across the room. It approaches her bed, inch by inch, until the terrified girl jumps up and runs out of the room. For a moment, the camera shows nothing. Just an empty, silent room. But then, things get even stranger. The shadowy presence seems to linger. Curtains begin to move on their own. The blanket lifts slightly, as if someone unseen is still there, touching things, testing the room. Before finally, everything goes still again. So what do you think? Was this an actual paranormal entity caught on camera? Or could there be another explanation for this deeply unsettling footage? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Next, we have a truly unsettling clip, featuring a very unwanted visitor. Late at night, a guy heard terrifying noises coming from outside his house. Thinking it might be an animal, or something worse, he grabbed a flashlight, turned on his camera, and carefully stepped out into the darkness. At first, there was only silence. But then his flashlight caught something standing a short distance away.
Alright, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place. This is our home. This is our home. You need to leave. You can leave now. Come around for a little bit. I think that'll keep it away for a while. Oh God, I hope that does it.
Its shape was hard to make out, but one detail was impossible to miss. Its glowing eyes, staring directly at him. They didn't blink. They didn't move. Just watched, cold and motionless. The guy was frozen, breathing heavily. Clearly terrified by whatever was out there. He whispered that he had never seen anything like this before. And for a moment, it looked like the creature might come closer. But just as he tried to step forward for a better look, the figure slowly shifted to the side and disappeared into the darkness, as if melting into the night itself. So what do you think? Could this be a skinwalker? A rake? Or something entirely different? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And finally for today, we have a terrifying clip recorded inside an old storage warehouse. Late at night, a guy heard strange noises coming from the back of the building. Thinking maybe someone broke in, he grabbed his camera and started recording. At first, nothing unusual. Just shelves, boxes, silence. But then, behind a stack of crates, something appeared. A face. Small, pale, almost human. With glowing eyes staring directly at him. The creature looked unnaturally tiny. As if only a head was peeking out from the darkness. And the way it moved. Smooth, slow, almost floating. It slipped back into the maze of boxes without making a sound. The guy panicked, whispered a curse, and tried to get a closer look. He walked toward the crates, camera shaking, calling out to whatever was hiding there. And suddenly, the same face emerged again, sliding out from between the boxes, as if it was gliding instead of crawling. Before he could react, the creature darted out of view, and the video cut off completely. So what do you think this was? A real ghost? A warehouse spirit? Or something far more terrifying lurking in the dark? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching until the end. Which of these videos do you think were real? And which ones were just fakes? Share your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear what you think. If you want a part 2, make sure to like the video and subscribe, so you don't miss the next episode. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, sometimes what you see isn't the only thing watching you.